Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Mr. Fred and Friends. I'm your host, Fred Schultz, and I got to tell you, tonight we got some great people on here tonight. I've been looking forward to this all week long. It's just been very cool. And hello to you, Mark Gong and Robert Hansen. You know, these people watch every week, so I have to acknowledge them. I think they're just terrific. And Mark Gong, I'm going to talk just a little bit about him in just a few minutes. He has the Hermans, of which I have my shirt right up there. They made me, I guess, an honorary member. I think I'm the tallest one in the whole group now because, hey, Bud, what's going on, buddy? Mr. Bud Orr is watching. And the Hermans, it's a group of kids that the OG Ironmen have been working with. And it's the same thing that Jennifer Montress is doing. These guys are all working on the youngsters. The youngsters are our future, and that's why, I kind of got back into it. And I'm so glad I got reconnected with so many of the great people in this sport, because it's up to us to leave these kids something special. And that's exactly what I'm trying to do. So we're going to get to that. We'll talk about that. Tonight I've got Mr. Kevin Donaldson on. We just did the Woods Ball out in New York last weekend. Man, I got to tell you, I'm still speechless. I mean, I'm still on the people high. There were so many great people. I had such a good, that's worth 3 goods. It was that good time. It was just absolutely fabulous. I honestly wish everybody that watches the show, or everybody in paintball, could have experienced it, because it was just incredible. It really was. And then tonight I have Mr. Thomas Guion. He is Thomas took, and boy, he had a layout. The food was absolutely terrific. And Thomas is one heck of a guy. You're going to definitely enjoy listening to him. And I have Marcus Davis. Marcus, hopefully he'll get up. I told him, it's going to be about 7:15 Pacific time, which is 3:15 a.m. in England. So we'll see what happens. And then I have Mr. Joshua Silverman. Josh took some fantastic pictures, and he's just a great guy. I mean, the cast I have on tonight is just outstanding. And my co-host, Mr. William Bailey, got a new setup. We can actually see him now and actually hear him without him going, oh, crap, I better go get to my phone. Oh, I better go do this. So he's all up and rock and rolling tonight, and he's got his sidekick, Hell, sitting there with him. Hell was part of the band. Proud to have Hell with us. He's a terrific guy. A couple things real quick before I get to my shout-outs and before I get to all my guests tonight. I want to shout out a happy birthday to Mr. Dave Reese Cook. Today's his birthday, and very happy to have him as a friend. I better turn this phone down, because I got to tell you, people are going to be slamming in on this thing all night long. I should have did this earlier, but my show prep was a chili dog. Instead of sitting in here like I should have. But, yeah, it is what it is. And Mr. Stephen Snow, how you doing tonight, buddy? Stephen got hooked up today with Dan Colby, and I guess he's going to send his marker and get it Caesarized. I got to tell you, man, my autococker, Bill got me an autococker for last week, okay, when I was in New York, and he sent it to Caesar. Caesar Caesarized it, and boom! Man, that thing was so quick, it made my finger look slow. Just couldn't shoot it quick enough, man. So now I got to get my fingers seized right, and I think I'll be up and running with no problem. So, and Gary Jones, Paintball Press is chiming in. He's watching us tonight. Gary Jones took some terrific pictures. If you guys get a chance, you want to jump on Paintball Press. Like I say, my whole gig, everybody, is bringing people together, make paintball grow. We can all do things individually and help, but if we all work collectively, we can kick butt and really, really, really make this sport grow that much bigger. Now, I want to quick give a shout out to Gregory Schloss, that Tim Schloss's son. Gregory didn't, his wife did. I guess he had something to do with it. Anyhow, gave birth to a little girl yesterday. And so we are so very, very happy for Gregory Schloss and for Tim and Terry Schloss both. They're just terrific people. And then, which I will shout out in a little bit about them. Then I got to say something about Dan Colby. Now, Steve Davison, which I've known for 100 years, Steve was coming back from his mother's house, and he had to catch a second flight in Chicago. He had a heart attack in the airport. They took him to the hospital, and he had a triple bypass. So Dan Colby went to see him, and Steve didn't have any way home. Now, this is in Connecticut, okay? So they rented a car. Dan Colby took the time to take Steve and drive him from Chicago to Connecticut. And they had to stop like every hour and a half or something. They had to stop so Steve could get out and walk because he's on oxygen and all this other stuff. So I got to tell you, when my friend Tracy Perez, she's such a sweetheart. She always tells me, Fred, paintball strong, paintball family, paintball strong. Tracy's right as rain. Now, if that isn't going out of your way to help a fellow paintball person, you got to tell me what is. Because I just think what Dan Colby did was above and beyond to drive that 1,200 miles, whatever the hell it is, and then take a flight back just to help a fellow paintballer out. So, Danny, my hat's off to you, buddy. Period. You know that. And then real quick, next week, I'm going to have some really cool people on next week. Hey, Kenny Stewart. General Paintball Museum. Kenny Stewart's watching us right now. Cool guy. Very cool guy. Next week, I am going to have Francis Swan and the Hellhounds. Now, the Hellhounds is a team I was privileged to meet when I was at the Woodsball World Cup, which I met so many people. Like I say, the memories I have just abound from that event. And guys like Joshua Silverman and everybody, Gary Jones, all these guys and John Amadea, they were there taking pictures because, like I say, memories are terrific. I love memories. But when you try to share a memory in the future with someone that you really want to tell about your experience, it's hard for them to get in your mind. Yeah, as a matter of fact, you don't want to be in my mind. You end up crying like a little kid. But anyhow, the pictures that they took is something that you can show people in the future and show everybody what an absolutely terrific time Woodsball was. And we're going to have Kevin Donaldson on. I think he should change his middle name to Woodsball. It should be Kevin Woodsball Donaldson. But, it's a hard sell. We'll talk to him about it and see what he says. So anyhow, I just had to mention all that stuff. And the Hermans, which is Mark Gong and Michael Beard, they work with these guys. It's a group of kids. And the same way with Jennifer Montrusser, she has her group of kids that she'll have at the Iron City Classic on July 30th. So if you get a chance, you're gonna want to go and do that. And then another one I'm looking at right now real quick is, Hell Survivors. It's the 24th and the 25th of July, and it's in Michigan. And a real good friend of mine now, Cesar Pizzo, who did my autococker, he's going to that. So I might go hang out with him. That might be pretty cool. But let me do my shout-outs real quick so I can get this group on, because you're going to love these guys. These guys are cool as hell. Matter of fact, I'm going to put them all on. I'm going to go have a sandwich. They'll take over. It'll be a piece of cake. These guys are all talkers. I love it. So I start with Tim Schloss. Tim Schloss, Tiger Stripe Camo back in the day, and now Gateway Paintball, as Tim would say, 10 minutes from the St. Louis airport. If you get a chance and you want to play a great field, go try his field out. It's absolutely terrific. It really, really is. Then also Dan and John Colby, Immortal Air. You know, I can't say enough. I already told you what Dan did, and I can't say enough about his son, how they jump in and take care of everything like that. And you know, also a band member. Tim and Dan are both band members, and I absolutely love it. And then Mr. Bud Orr, you know, no introduction goes to Bud. Bud, like I say, if you don't know Bud, then I can't help you. You're beyond help because Bud is probably the biggest celebrity that there is in the paintball industry. And I talked to Bud today, and I told him that too, and that's just exactly how I feel. What he's done for paintball and what he still does for paintball, it's just terrific. It really, really is. And then Mr. Tom Kay from Airgun Designs, a terrific friend of mine. Tom is also a band member. Tom did show up out there. He didn't play with us, but Tom did come out. Tom went to the dinner with us and just had a great time with him. Seeing him was so cool. And Rainey and Juvie Boucher. Juvie didn't have a chance to make it there because she had fallen and broken her arm, but Rainey made it. Rainey Boucher and Juvie Boucher had paintball news back in the day. 2 times a month, guys. These guys would put out a newspaper. It was cool. It had everything that just happened, things that were coming up. It had the fields, locators, just everything about it was great. I can't say enough about them. They were terrific. And then Randy Camilla, APG, a very good person. And then Jerry Braun. This was Jerry Braun's field back there. Jerry walked around and looked important because Kevin did all the work, and everybody knows it. But we still love Jerry. Seeing Jerry again after all these years was, you know, I can't even find the words for it. It was that cool. It really, really was. Getting to connect and reconnect with all my friends was, like I said in my little statement, it was just beyond words. You can't explain something that you dreamt about for 30 years, and then all of a sudden it happens. You know, it's like surreal after it's over with. You're like, was this a dream, or did this just really go on? You know. And then Ross Alexander from Line SI. Ross wanted to be out there with us. He invented a Bushmaster for all you youngsters. And Ross could not be there with us this time because he was reopening his business because of COVID and all that other stuff. But he's going to be there for the next one. And then Gino from Belkin. Gino, great guy. Gino did come out and hang out with us. And Gino has promised us now, when the band plays again, Gino's going to come and play. Gino tells me, he goes, yeah, I'm going to get in shape. I'm going to be in the next one. You know, Gino looked more in shape than any of us. So, you know, Gino, we're waiting for you, buddy. You better come dressed for bear because you're going to be the front man now. That's how it's going to work. Gino's going to be the snake. And then Jim Lively. I got to say hi to Jim Lively real quick. His wife, Linda, had a heart attack about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago now. And she's recuperating very, very good. So, you know, my prayers are always out to anybody in this sport and their family if anything happens to them. You know, I pray hard for them because I think that much of everybody in this sport. I really do. And Mark Gong Jr. I mention Mark Gong Jr. every week. Mark Gong Jr., he is the future of paintball. He is a great kid. His dad, Mark, plays on the OG Ironman now. And back in the day, he played on Constant Pursuit with me. And I can never, ever say enough about Mark Gong and about his son. He's bringing his son up right, you know. And like I say, you know, this is what we want for paintball, everybody. You know, I mean, we're doing good now, but you know, how long are we going to last, you know? I mean, I'm probably just a few years from oil. I'm that old, you know. So these kids are the kids that are our future. And I'm so happy to even be a part of it. Okay, now real quick, I'm going to bring up, wait till you see this. My co-host, Mr. Bill Bailey, has got himself a new setup. Look at this. Oh, my God. Isn't it amazing what a new computer and a camera will do?
Isn't that crazy?
It is. So what do you think of the schmeal? Pretty good, huh?
It is.
It is. You know, Tim having a new granddaughter. Dan making that long drive with Steve Davidson. Yeah. I mean, what can you say?
Tim's going to have his hands full in about 16 years.
You know, well, all I can say is that's Tim's problem.
Yeah.
I've already been through it, and I'm sure everybody else on the screen has. So, bon appetit. Yeah. So, anyhow, you know, what do you say, Billy? Yeah. First of all, you and Hell, you had a great time in New York, didn't you?
Oh, wonderful time. Still smiling about it.
Yeah. It's just, I like I say, I still close my eyes and I can see myself right there talking to all you guys. It was just beautiful, you know. And thank God the weather held too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It acted like it was going to rain that one moment, and then it was nice. And it was like, oh, thank God. You know.
Yeah, it was. You know, it didn't bother me, but I was a little worried about you, Bill, because I know you're so sweet that you'd probably melt if it started.
Sugar
raining.
melts.
Oh my God, yeah. And I was so worried. I thought we're gonna have to keep Bill under a tent, you know. And I'd hate to run out there playing, holding an umbrella over you because I know people would see that happening.
Well, luckily there was plenty of those big yellow Valken tents up everywhere, so I just hopped from place to place.
Well, who do you think? What kind of special person you think would do that for us?
I bet his initials is Gino.
You know what? I bet you're absolutely right too.
They were nice. Yeah.
You know, we got a heck of a group here tonight. And you know, these guys were going to pull up. All these guys were there.
Yeah.
These guys were all there.
Yeah.
So, what do you start? Say we start with call him the conductor, the orchestra leader.
Kevin Woodsball.
Should we? Bearman.
Yeah.
Bearman. We're gonna.
It's live.
Yeah. Now, people, we're talking about a real bear, not a bear, Kevin.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Not a
Ooh,
big
man,
bear.
that would have took care of breakfast for me. Anyhow, here we go. We're going to pull up Mr. Kevin Donaldson. How you doing, Kev?
Hey guys, how are you?
Doing good. You're still recuperating from last weekend?
Yeah. Still need a couple more days.
Yeah, you'll be fine in a month. No problem.
I will be 100% in about 3 more days.
Just time to do it all over.
That's not what Susan said. So, she said you're running at about 23%.
Yes, I'll never.
It's just a rumor. I think it's just a rumor,
Yeah.
Bill. I got your back. Don't worry, buddy. Piece of cake. So anyhow, what do you say? I'm just going to try to slot everybody on here right now. Oh, there goes my mom. Anyhow, it's sure Harley. She drives me crazy. I'm going to bring up right now, first of all, Mr. Thomas Gee. How you doing, Thomas?
I'm doing very well. How is everyone today?
Hey Tom, how are you?
Good, Kevin. How are you?
Good.
Yeah, I got to ask you. Did you enjoy last weekend?
Oh, it was absolutely fabulous. I had, like all of you, one of the best times that I can ever remember. Just being part of any event, anytime. It was
Right.
so great to be with such a class group of guys, and we enjoyed each other. There was no drama. It was just exactly what the sport is all about. We were out having a good time, enjoying ourselves, and we were playing a sport that we were all very involved in developing and promoting over the years, moving it forward. And it was just so wonderful to be able to sit there and enjoy the fruits of our labors amongst each other.
Yeah, I gained about 10 pounds, though.
We did eat well.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes.
Yeah, we did. So,
You did a good job with that, Tom.
yeah,
Well, thank you very much.
absolutely. Okay, I'm going to bring up Mr. Marcus David. Marcus, how are you doing, buddy?
No, hey, there he is.
How you doing?
Hey, you know, everybody, I want you to know that it's like, what is it, 3:20 where you're at? A.M.?
Yeah, 20 past 3 in the morning.
Yep, there you go.
Yeah.
So, you know, we want to thank Marcus so much for jumping in. I'm going to bring everybody up right now. I'm going to bring a guy that took like 2,000 pictures at Woodsball. And just a super guy. I can't say enough about this guy, although he didn't come up and talk to me. I think he's a little stuck up. But, you know, I'm going to overlook it this time. The next time he's got to hang out with me, I'm going to put a handcuff on him and we're going to walk around together. So, please, everybody, welcome Mr. Joshua Silverman.
Hey,
How you
Josh.
doing, Josh?
How's everybody?
Hey, who you mug for New Jersey?
Oh man, I had this one set up, man.
So,
Proud to
in
wear
my
this.
basement.
yeah, beautiful. So, you know, Marcus, it was a great time. We wish so much that you could have been there, man. You would have absolutely enjoyed it.
Brother, after watching the videos, the last 2 years, you just cannot believe, like myself and the team's frustration, it's just not been able to come because since obviously I stepped away from paintball for a few years for different bits and pieces, and when I got back into playing classic again, my dream has always been to bring the Predators back to America and play. Obviously, and when Freddy said to me, we started to do what we call real woods ball events again, which is in the woods. It was for us straight away. And when
Absolutely.
he said, we're going to be there. And the only thing, obviously, that stopped us twice, and I think it's upset a lot of people's plans, is the COVID stuff.
Yeah.
Right, and
No.
but watching the videos, right, I was there.
Yeah.
We was there. It was. I haven't seen that amount of electricity and excitement coming from an event, and I've felt from an event. To be honest, since the last time I played Jerry's events, many years ago, when everybody seemed happy back in those days, playing woods ball. I haven't sort of picked up on that sort of buzz and that sort of enthusiasm. Do you know what? To see everybody happy again. It was amazing.
It absolutely was. You know, and I talked to Bud Orr today, and Bud Orr told me, and, you know, Bud's got to travel around and do a lot of stuff like I have, and he told me that this was one of the best times he has ever had in paintball, period.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we definitely wish you could have been there, even if you couldn't have brought the Predators over just to come and hang out and tease Kevin. You know, teasing Kevin was fun. Oh, man, you'd have had a riot with doing. We had a great time.
I'm definitely coming, even if I have to swim across the Atlantic next year.
Hell, I'll buy you a kayak.
I'm definitely coming to wind Kevin up. Don't worry.
What, you know, you're going to have some woods ball over there next year too. Am I right?
Yeah, well, me and Kevin are working quite closely together, doing some like wood ball series stuff, and I think me and Kevin are going to be releasing some stuff very soon. And I've got a 7-man woods ball World Cup in the UK. And I've basically been doing the same sort of thing that Kevin's been doing, pushing the narrative, pushing real woods ball game, which is in the woods, bigger fields, longer games, mechanical classic guns, right? What we used to do years ago, and everybody seems to be loving it, and especially players of our age.
Yeah, absolutely.
Me personally, I don't know if you guys all agree. I think a lot of people have been banging on over the years about we need new blood coming into the sport. We need these young kids, and we need this, and we need that. And me personally, and I think me and Kevin have had the same. We've had the same conversation, right? Is the fact that I think where the growth is people getting people back our age playing the game, because a lot of guys of our age, we've got a disposable income, we can afford to play, right?
Yeah.
And we haven't got the same sort of constraints that maybe some of these younger players have. The last 2 or 3 years, I've trained probably about 5 or 6 younger guys to play with the Predators, because obviously our legs are not as young as what they used to be anymore. And one by one, they've had to stop playing because their wives are having babies, working commitments, they want to buy a house, etc., etc. So I don't know. I think if we can encourage a lot of the guys our age, because the thing with it is, me and Kevin have discussed this. When you're playing real woods ball, right, and it's not like Kevin calls it like a carnivore event, right? We can still play paintball and be effective, and be competitive, as well as have fun. And I think that's why so many people are enjoying it, because it's like what we play when people play my events in the UK. People go, "Wow, I really enjoyed that," and I go, "Well, that's because that's real woods ball. It's not on a postage size stamped field where it's really small, right? And you get hit on the breakout, and you get hit from boundary tape to boundary tape, and you've got 12 minutes or 15 minutes to actually play paintball." And a lot of people are really enjoying it, and I think that's what part of the success is. I don't know what you guys think. What do you guys think?
Oh, you're absolutely right. And, you know, I mean, you and I played like 30 years ago against each other, and it was in the woods. You know, as a matter of fact, I was a head marshal when at one of the Mayhem tournaments when you took on Bart's Stud Squad.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can remember that, but that was that was interesting. I had everybody coming up to me ahead of time going, "Oh my God, these two teams, man, they're going to be hot out there." But you guys did great. It was a heck of a good time, I got to tell you. But this last weekend, you know, Marcus, like I say, you watch videos, but it's really hard to explain the energy that was at that place and the fun that we actually had seeing each other and reconnecting with each other. It's like it never ever stopped for me. It was just absolutely great. I wish we could have just came in and hijacked you and brought you over all by yourself, And I had a golf cart. I could have, drove you all over the place. Kevin got me a golf cart, man.
We didn't have 2 years, Fred.
What's that?
We didn't have 2 years. That was
2
the
years.
slowest damn golf cart I've ever seen.
Bill's
you know
got
what?
a pitch again. You know what, Bailey? Next time you can walk.
You know what? Yeah, real quick.
No, I had
gotta
to push it.
I got to say this real quick. At first, I thought it was a joke because it did go slow, the governor on it. But then I kept looking at quarter mile back and forth, and I thought just walking part of that would suck. So I olive that golf cart. It was great. And everybody goes, man, your golf cart's slow, but can I have a ride? Sure, come on.
Next year, hopefully I'll get them ahead of time so I can get the governors off those things.
There you go. Hey, I had them put a quarter in the tray every time they rode, but I forgot to pick it up. So
it came with a moon too.
Yeah.
I'm certain Kevin went through the seat cushions for any change.
There was nothing there. I did that before I left.
Nah, I didn't have time.
So, Thomas, real quick, give us a little bit of your insight of what happened last weekend.
Well, I guess these days you'd call it more of a throwback tournament. It was mechanical only, which eliminated a tremendous amount of firepower advantage. Not that, going back to the old days, not that you couldn't shoot plenty fast with the mechanical gun, but woods ball events, retrospective of something we haven't seen since the mid '90s, and a bunch of teams together. I mean, our group. We were off by ourselves, Thursday, Friday, and then we were playing Saturday and Sunday. But we just had a great. It was almost like a convention of paintball senior citizens, for lack of a better way of saying it. But it was absolutely fantastic, and you're right. It was. I think not that Kevin didn't do a great job individually of running a very good event, but we certainly brought a different kind of energy to it. Just by witness. I mean, I signed as many autographs, this event, not counting certificates or anything like that, as I've done my entire paintball career, I think.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. Yeah, I laid that check down there for you to sign. You wouldn't sign that, though, so everybody else got their autograph, but I didn't. So.
The way I signed my name, they wouldn't have taken it anyhow.
Yeah, that's true, too. Yeah, you got it. You definitely have a way of signing your name. It's outstanding. Very unique. I've been practicing it, but it looks like a chicken with muddy feet ran across the paper. But I will get it.
I know who's responsible for painting all the train cars in the United States. It's him.
You're right. That is it. Are you the professor of that now, Thomas?
Yeah.
I've been doing it since high school, so someone must have knocked me off.
Yeah, there you go.
I should get a licensing fee, don't you think?
Yeah, I would work on that if I was you. Joshua, you took like a gazillion pictures this last weekend. Am I right?
Pretty fair to say. Absolutely. There was a lot to take pictures of.
Yeah, it absolutely was. You never even came up and talked to me.
Well, you were a little busy.
Oh, but there was that one time I wasn't.
Yeah, well, that one time you said you were going to put me in, and I said to myself, you know what? As much as I really wanted to play, I felt like I really wanted to be out there with my camera documenting something that was very special.
How many pictures do you think you took?
Oh, a couple of thousand, easy.
Yeah,
just right off the. Yeah, heck, I'm still going through them every evening after work. I spend a couple hours just digging through a couple hundred more, and I'm finding gems of everybody. And
that's so cool.
It was an amazing time. Just walking around with a camera, it was an amazing time. And
you should tell Gino give you a couple of weeks off so you could go through that stuff.
Yeah, it's one of the my job and getting paid, and
he's watching, don't you?
Oh, I this is not my first rodeo, and I am very happy and I'm going to keep it that way.
There you go. I got to tell you, he's very lucky to have you. And he knows that. I've actually told him that too.
That's
And
good.
you know-
How much? Speaking of checks, how much do I owe you?
Yeah, it's a PayPal thing. Don't worry about it.
Okay, we'll get together after that.
There you go.
I want to take a quick second, if I can, and just
Absolutely.
speak so highly of obviously what Mr. Kevin put together, but just as importantly, to talk about the proof of concept that Kevin and Marcus on opposite sides of the ocean have been doing parallel to each other for years, is saying, that something was truly missing from the game.
Yep.
And the proof of it, in as much as what the band accomplished, with Bud and Tom and everyone being there, yourself, Fred, look at who else was there. There were also young teams there. Picasso Lake Pirates, for just as an example.
The Hellhounds. They're going to be on my show
Exactly.
next week.
Yep.
They're going to be on my show next week.
There were young teams, and there were teams of seasoned veterans. There were champions, and everybody had a good time. Not just quote unquote the old guys.
Yeah.
Everybody had a great time. Competed on, well, that field was anything but level, but they competed on an equal field.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
that, I
Right.
think, proves, in as much as anything else, what Kevin and Mr. Marcus have been saying for years, that needed to come back to paintball. And I want to give my utmost respect to both of them for that.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
and
you,
Kevin really pulled it off. And Gary Jones from the Paintball Press, he was also there. He took some fantastic pictures.
He worked
And-
his butt off out there.
He did. No, he's a great guy. I got to talk to him online a bunch of times, and that's what was so special for me when I went back there, Josh. There was people that I met online that I have, including Bill Bailey. Bill and I've had Bill as my co-host for almost a year. Never have I got to shake his hand or met him face to face until we went and did this. So, it was just incredible. And that's like I said in that little thing that I wrote, it's not who I am, it's who I know that I feel blessed about. And it's all the guys I have on the screen, and it's all the thousands of other people I've had the pleasure of meeting over the years. And the Hellhounds, they were a team that was there. A bunch of young kids came up, took some pictures with me. We talked. I'm putting them on the show next week. Yeah, I mean, that's how much I think of it, because, and just like Kevin said, Kevin's already got all kinds of down payments already put in for next year's Woods Ball. Yeah. How about mine, Kev?
Yeah, I got yours, Fred. Got yours. The band's coming back.
The
band is back.
The band
Like I
is
said, we're
definitely
gonna
coming back.
need the band 1 and 2 this year.
Yeah, I think you're right. We'll probably do it by age. One old, one not so old. One old, one not so old.
It's gonna be a great
The
event.
problem we have is we have a senior circuit.
just gotta
we don't
say-
qualify.
Yeah.
I hope
I wanna
Tom's
say
legs are in
something
better
real
shape.
quick. You
next
guys,
year.
you guys all give
we
me
need
like
those
so
cue
much
grabs,
credit.
flag grabs.
Go ahead, Kev.
You want to come and touch my flag?
Yeah.
Go ahead,
Like
Kevin.
you guys are giving me all this credit, and really, I don't deserve it.
Yeah,
You know, my guys, the team, the Master Blasters, they deserve the credit. Those guys
yeah.
worked so hard, so hard. Yeah, you're right, Freddie. I'm the conductor. I'm the orchestra.
That's
I'm
right.
the orchestrator. But
Yeah, I've done
without
this before.
those
remember?
guys, none of this would have happened. I mean, honest to God. Rosie is an ultimate ref. All those guys I had on the field that actually know how to ref. I mean, that's a great group of guys right there. The guys that ran the air, the guys that made the food, the guys that built the fields, the parking lot, the staging area. They're the ones that deserve all the credit, along with you guys who came and played the event.
Yeah. Well,
And I
you
can
got to
give
admit.
you, having been there for a MagFed event in the fall at Paintball Sports, I can tell you they put that shed up where they were running the main air right next to where they're handing out paint up since November.
Can
Yeah.
we talk about how beautiful that field
6
was?
weeks.
That has been a short undertaking.
6 weeks.
Hey, guys,
They got a better power setup there
check.
than anywhere else in the whole field.
check this out, Thomas. Oh, who's on the phone here? Oh. Hey, Tim.
Hey, Tim.
Mr. Tim Schloss, everybody.
Tim Schloss.
How's everybody doing?
We're doing
man.
good. How you doing,
Awesome.
Grandpa?
Oh, hey, life's good. Life's good.
Congratulations, Grandpa.
They got to come home today, so I'll probably get to see her I get to see her, I think, Friday. That's what they got this COVID thing still at the hospitals and everything, but everybody's good, everybody's healthy, and we're ready to go.
Sounds good. We're just talking the experience that we had last week at Woods Ball. Real quick, these guys, you can't hear them when they talk, but they can hear you because I got you up by the microphone. But maybe you could tell us a little bit about your experience, how much you enjoyed it last week.
I tell you, it reminded me of the first couple of Mayhem tournaments. It was just intimate, and it was just a lot of fun, and there was a lot of camaraderie. It was just probably probably the best time I've ever had playing paintball. I mean, it was cool. The only thing missing was Marcus. I would really like to. I called Jacko to see if they were coming over, and he said it didn't look like they were. But I got to tell you, Marcus, you are probably, if you aren't the best Woods Ball captain in the world, I don't know who is. And I just can't wait to get to see you again and to play against you. It's
Thanks,
just,
brother.
I think next year when we come over there, it's going to be a lot of fun.
Oh, we're going over there next year. That's for sure.
Well, I think
I've already
we
invite
need to go there about 3 or 4 times because I have, this Woods Ball is nothing but fun. Nobody's arguing. Everybody's having fun. Everybody's talking. It was good. The fields that we had were great. And we had Tom Gee to run the flag. I mean, what more can you ask for?
Yeah, you know what? When we ran up there too, I was going to pull that, and I stopped and I go, "No, you got to run that damn thing back." That's why I was yelling, "Pull that flag!" And they got a picture of me turning and shooting the guy over the hill when you grabbed that flag.
Dave Bell goes, he goes, I didn't want any part of that damn flag.
I looked right at it. And I went up and I stopped. I go, "Pull the flag, pull the flag." I see Tom run up and I go, "That a boy, Tommy."
I ran down into the valley after having fought my way to the flag station.
There's a place, I guess, for the airball stuff, but all those guys do is argue. And, it's just, they don't seem like they're having fun like we had.
Yeah, we did. And, everybody being there, Gino showing up, Tom K coming in. You just can't say enough about it.
No, I'm talking to everybody 2 or 3 times a day. They're all calling and checking in and what's the next thing. I mean, this has really lit a fire. I mean, I don't think
it has.
I mean, you and I and Bill are seeing what's going on, but I'm telling you, I mean, people are really fired up.
Yeah, they absolutely are. Yeah, if you got an up-to-date phone, you'd be surprised how many, how much are on the internet. I mean, you can't pick that stuff up on these flip phones.
I got you and Bailey. I don't need nothing else. I don't need to do nothing.
I love you, Tim.
I'll call you and get the Cliff Notes version of what's going on.
There you go, buddy.
Hey, Josh, I got to tell you, I've never met you before, and I really enjoyed the little bit of time we got to spend together talking, and the pictures you took were fabulous. I just wanted to thank you for your time and the pictures that you took. Those were, there's a couple of them you posted and sent me. They were just really good, and I appreciate it.
That's an honor.
Anyway, I want to let you guys get back to it.
He said it was an honor. He said it was an honor, Tim.
Well, it was, I've seen his stuff out there for years. I've always wanted to meet him. I never did. It was crazy, but it was a wonderful event, and we were just really blessed to have wonderful people around us. We had great weather.
Yep.
And all we needed is if we could have had Marcus, we could have won the damn thing.
Yeah, that's what I told you. Right on, buddy.
All right, well, listen, I'll let you guys go. It was good talking to you, and hey, I'll talk to you all soon.
All right. Love you, brother.
Bye.
Bye. Mr. Tim Schloss, everybody, used to have Tiger Stripe camouflage back in the day, and now we have Gateway Paintball. So, yeah. I got my cat running around too, man. Gotta love it, Marcus.
Yeah.
Cool as hell.
Kevin, Marcus has got a lion.
Yeah, right.
I'll bring him with her next year.
There you go.
I
There you
gotta
go.
tell you, though, the highlight of that event was Tom running that flag back and the entire crowd cheering him on. I have never seen that, ever. 37 years of competitive paintball, and I have never seen that before.
Yeah, that whole sideline went absolutely bonkers.
It was insane. I had goosebumps.
Yeah, they were actually screaming when
Unbelievable.
we were pushing into the flag. I could hear them yelling then too. I
It
kept
was
falling
just
down.
amazing. It was just amazing. Even the team you beat was cheering.
Yep. I think that was, I think that was the Hellhounds. I think
It was the Hellhounds.
Yeah.
And when he was running the flag back, they were like, go, go, go. I was like, holy shit. You just beat these kids. You know?
Yeah, I came through the net. You hugged me so hard, I think you dislocated 3 vertebrae in my back.
Man, that was like so cool. You know?
You were so amped up. I'm like, oh my
I
God.
was cranked up over that, man. Especially watching Tom crawling that last 10 yards.
Yeah.
Yeah. The referees were like watching their watches. They're like, hurry up.
The whole
They're
time
looking
he's
at
going
each
up
other.
the hill,
I'm like,
looking
holy
over.
crap.
I'm looking over at Rosie.
I'm on the sideline. I noticed for like 12 seconds. I'm going, don't blow the horn. Don't blow the whistle. Let him go. Let him go.
Yeah, that was
12 seconds to spare.
Yep.
I know. But it was just incredible. You know,
Yeah,
it was
the
just so
last
cool.
20 yards of slow motion, running up that big ass hill. So next year, grade it out a little bit for us.
Let me tell you, look, you beat the Ponderosa, Tom. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Honest to God.
absolutely.
Very few people beat the Ponderosa. You can beat your opponent, but you got a hard time beating the Ponderosa. I'm telling you, that's a tough-ass field.
Let
I
me
love
tell
that.
you,
I
after
love
fighting
that
the way
field.
into the flag station, going to the top, Fred turning the other way, I had to grab the flag. I came back. I'm down in the valley, and there was Viewloader Dave, Paintball Dave, and Dan Colby for Immortal. And I'm thinking, oh, good, fresh legs. I'm going to pass this off. They went the other way.
Remember, we talked
I needed a path.
Remember, we talked about you touch that flag, it's yours, baby.
Holy jeez.
That's funny. Before the game, we were drawing straws to see who
I
had
did
to
get
pull it.
everybody. I did get everybody on the team to sign it, including Adrian. So it's like, hey, an instant collector's item.
Yeah, I got a couple of them here.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I think Will said, he goes, oh, you got to keep that one. That was a moment. And I'll tell you, to hear that crowd going in and then coming off the field,
It was
that
amazing.
was definitely a special moment in my paintball career.
I got hugged by 50 people when I walked through that gate after that game. You know, it was just, what?
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of Immortal Air, what's going on, Danny?
Hey, Fred,
Hello,
how you
Danny.
doing, man?
I'm doing good. Yeah, you want to say hi to everybody?
Hey, yeah, I watched the show, and I got to say, hey, it's really good to see Marcus. It's good to see him. And Thomas, Tom Gee, good great guy, man. And Josh, Kevin, Bill, Hal, you guys are great, man. It's good seeing you guys again. I tell you, man, it was a shame. Marcus, I was really looking forward to seeing you this year, over at Kevin, doing at the World Cup. I know this COVID thing got the best of everybody, so, it was kind of hard for you guys to make it out, but
Next year,
I know you're going to make it
brother.
out next year.
Yeah,
Next year, brother, I'll see you.
yeah, that's what he said, Danny, was next year. He said he's going to be here. Even if we got to go like hijack him and bring him over, even by himself without the Predators.
You don't have to do that. Marcus will swim over if he has to.
Yeah, you're right.
And, I give a shout, to Gino, too,
Yep.
Gino and David Bell, and
Absolutely.
amazing. It was so cool to see, what Thomas did, what he did, like Kevin said, I mean, the crowd just jumped up and went crazy. It was amazing what happened that weekend. It was historic.
You did pretty good, too, for an old guy.
You gotta be kidding me, right?
No, I'm not kidding you.
We had fun. We had fun.
I love you, Danny.
I tell you,
No, amazing is Dan Colby drives all the way back from New York to Chicago, then turns around and drives from Chicago to New Hampshire.
I landed on my goddamn, I couldn't get my ass into the bunker tight enough. I had to go on my goddamn back and I rinsed around like a fucking turtle.
Oh, I thought that's how you were playing it. I thought you were crawling.
Yeah, that's what it's doing.
There you go. See, I got your back all the time, Danny.
But I gotta tell you, it held up that held up.
Yeah.
So it was a good thing.
Hey, Kevin just said you flew all the way back to Chicago to drive all the way back to Connecticut to take Steve back there. So people are really, really understanding what you did for Steve Davidson.
It's amazing. He's an incredible guy, Danny. You're just amazing.
Yeah, Kevin said you're an incredible guy.
Shit, man, he's an incredible guy. He just pulled off the world's best tournament.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Yeah, man. I mean, I don't know. Just it was really a cool thing. I think that everybody that you got on that panel, plus, I wanted to make sure, Dave and Gino,
Yeah.
forget those guys.
Nope, absolutely.
Such an incredible amount of cool people. I mean, cool people. Let's not talk about the industry. Let's not talk about anything. Just talk about guy shit. And shit that just. And man, you got some cool people. Gino and I sound like a broken goddamn record. Bud, I mean, the stories that you could hear from these guys. It was really, really, really cool to see that aspect of everybody.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, we had a good time, huh?
Yeah, man, it was a really great time, man. I just looking forward to next year, seeing everybody up there, man.
Well, you're going to be with us next year, right?
Oh, hell yeah, I'm going to be.
And
I'm here until I'm dead.
Yeah, there you go. And you're going to be at Monte Casino now.
He's a general. He's got to be.
Yeah, he's a general. You and Bud against each other.
Yeah, it's like, Bud, what an awesome individual. I can't find enough words about Bud. But anyhow, yeah, this is the second year, I'm sorry. Second year. Wait. Shit.
No, third.
That's what happened.
Yeah, take your shoe off. It'll come here. Come on.
It's the third year.
Sixth year. Okay. Yeah.
So it's an incredible time. It's a great field, and we have a great time. So
I cannot wait. I cannot wait to play that. I'm looking so much forward to that now. And what sucks is, I love Bud Orr. They call he's like my big brother, but I got to play on your team.
Well, man, hey, I appreciate that.
Well, you know that. Come on, man. It's got to be that way.
I think it's great. I look forward to it. I might have a chance. I'll just say, Bud.
Yeah.
Hey guys, I might have a chance. It's awesome.
No problem.
Bud gets Tom then.
Well, listen, guys. I haven't been to jump in and on your show. I just want to give a big shout out to Marcus and Tom and Josh, Kevin, Bill, Hill, Gino, and Dave, and the rest of the crew out there, the whole band. I just want to say, man, much love and respect for me. I look forward to next year. Woodfall is here to stay. Thank you, Kevin Donaldson. And have a good evening, gentlemen. Have a great show. And I'll talk to you soon, okay?
You stay safe, Danny.
We love you, Danny.
Thank you, man. I'll talk to you guys soon, all right?
Okay, brother.
Do that, brother.
Hey, Dan.
Again,
Okay. Right on, buddy.
you guys give me way too much credit, man.
We'll take it. We're going to talk bad about you next week.
Well, at least, I'd feel a little better, if you did a little bit,
Well, we're just sucking up so
Stop
we get
blowing
a
smoke up my ass.
Yeah, no, we're not blowing smoke up your ass. If the event sucked, we probably wouldn't even be talking to you. You know what I mean?
Right.
That was one of the best times ever, baby. Believe me,
It's going to be even better. But, speaking of Gino and Valken, I mean, they were amazing with this event too. All those tents were provided by Gino. Everybody had a tent provided by Valken. Will and Gino, Josh, they did a great job. The paint, I mean, multiple options on paint. The reefer truck on the location, the refs jerseys. I mean, they went above and beyond for me, and I can't tell you how much I appreciate Valken.
Well, you know what? In my thing, I always mention Gino's name, and I always say that people do not see the behind the scenes thing. I got somebody else calling in here. I think we're going to have to say hi to this guy. Would everybody please welcome Mr. Bud Orr?
Hello.
Hey, Bud, how you doing, buddy?
Hello, Bud.
All right, Fred, how you doing?
Oh, I'm having a riot. I got a heck of a show going here tonight, and so glad that you called in, buddy.
Oh, man, I've been watching, man. You got a hell of a booth. Say hi to Marcus and tell him I still got his jacket.
You just did.
Hello, Bud.
All right. It's nice to get all you guys. I mean, it's another reunion tonight. So,
What'd you think about last week, Bud? Why don't you tell everybody how you felt last week?
It's beyond any words. I mean, it's like Marcus said, and everybody said that it just the people were just awesome. The playing was fun. People shaking their hands when
you get your ass kicked, you know, and nobody was mad. I mean, it's just, it was bitching.
It absolutely was. And you know, having you there, you know, being probably the biggest icon that there is in this sport was something pretty special. Oh, you knew I was going to mention that. Come on.
No doubt.
Making me blush.
well, you should. You know, like I say, you know, Bud, you're probably the biggest name in the sport. Period. And having you come there and having you hang out with us, you know, we were. Man, I wanted to ollie you, but I was afraid if I got down on my knees, I couldn't get back up. So,
Well, luckily Chuck Norris was there to keep Bud Orr and Tom K apart. Because
yeah, well,
Joshua, man, he worked his
yeah, over 2,000 pictures he took, Bud.
Yeah, no, I was, and I'm seeing a lot of them. They're I mean, great shots. I mean, he's got talent.
He does, absolutely does. You know, Gino's lucky guy to have him. That's for sure. So,
yeah, he's lucky. Lucky to get out.
So you're going to be with us next year when we go back there, right?
Yeah, we're gonna. You betcha. I wouldn't miss that. You know, not for anything.
I got to have my big brother with me. You know that.
Oh yeah, I'm going to England too.
Oh, I know you are. Yeah, yeah. We cannot wait to do that.
Bud.
Yeah.
Mark, you know, last time I seen him, he had a hell of a body on him. That big old bicep. Tell him to show his bicep.
Show us the biceps. He wants to see the biceps.
No, they're not like they used to be years ago, Bud.
Yeah, he said they're not like they used to be years ago. You know.
I'm getting old as well, brother.
Yeah.
All of them are.
They are.
You know, you're my brother's brother. You know, so it's you know, everyone on there. Great.
It's a hell of a panel, isn't it?
Oh yeah. It's pitching. So I'm gonna go. I know you can play short on time. So love y'all, and I had an absolute best time ever in my life. So I mean, and I'm looking forward to going and being with all you guys for the next game.
Absolutely.
See you later, Bud.
All right.
See you, Bud.
Catch you
Love you,
later,
Bud.
brother.
Thank
All right,
you,
man.
bud.
You stay safe. Tell Kathy I said hi.
You betcha, I will.
All right, brother. Okay, bye-bye.
Do you know what, Freddy?
Well, that guy needs no introduction. That was Mr. Bud Orr. Yeah, go ahead, Marcus. I'm sorry.
So I was going to say, it's just like this is what's so special about this. It's everybody had a fantastic time,
There you go.
regardless if you've been playing for 30 years or 1 year.
Yep.
And everybody said the same thing. There's no bitching. There's no arguments. Everybody's having fun. Okay, we all want to win, and we're highly competitive still. I am.
Yep.
Right. But we can play, and you know what this is like doing? This is putting the love back into paintball. Something that we haven't had for many years.
Yeah.
A lot of these, no disrespects meant, with the airball guys, but they're all bitching and they're arguing, and they all want to be superstars, and they're more worried about what they look like than promoting paintball.
Yeah.
This what we're doing now, it's spreading the love again, and it's giving paintball that good feeling that we want to come and be part of this. And we haven't had that for many years. And
Well, that was my whole deal getting back into it was, you know, to get back and to reconnect with my old friends. And everybody told me, even Tim Schloss and Dan Colby, they said things were flat. But I got to tell you, since I got back in, I don't think things are flat anymore. I think there's so much air in the tire that we're rolling downhill now.
I think, you know, we've got, you know, if we, next year, okay, me and Kevin, when we put our events on, we both turned around and said, this year is like building, it's like planting an acorn. Acorns grow to oak trees.
Yep.
This year was just about getting it out there for people to see what we're trying to do. Next year, it's going to be amazing. And everybody is spreading the love. And already, Kevin's got 20 teams. He's got more teams now than he did last year already, within a week.
Yeah.
And
With a year to go.
But you know,
this is just going to get bigger and bigger.
If you watched any of the videos, though, go ahead, Marcus.
Like, the beautiful thing with this is me and Kevin and our other competitors people that we're working with, right? We will never lose focus. We are players for the players.
Right. Well, Kevin got me involved.
Yes,
I'm going to do the West Coast one out here, so I'm
Yeah.
looking forward to it.
You know,
And
it's all looking good. Do you know what people want, Freddie? All these years, people have had to go and play events, and they not necessarily wanted to play, but they haven't had a choice. They've had to play them because there's been nothing else. Now, people have a choice.
Right. And there's room for everything, you know.
Exactly.
Yeah, there's room for everybody. You know, it's not that woods ball is going to take over the sport, because that's not going to happen.
No.
But woods ball has its place. Speedball has its place. The blow up fields, all of it has its place.
Scenario games, whatever.
Yeah,
Just play the game.
every bit of
Enjoy
it.
the
Just-
game.
Yeah, just all we want to do is we want to build the sport. It doesn't matter what facet is being built in. It's building the sport itself. Because, you know, if we don't leave something good for the kids coming up, if we leave them with a bad taste in their mouth, this sport in 10 years is going to be garbage.
No.
You know,
Well,
and we don't want that.
Fred. It nearly happened, Freddie. We nearly lost it. Let's be honest with you. So many people were leaving paintball, say 2 or 3 years ago, before Classic come back, right? But before people stopped playing with ramping guns in the woods, right? And people were leaving in their droves, and they didn't want to play no more. They stopped loving the game. Now people are coming back because they can actually play paintball.
Yeah, well, you know,
that's the difference.
Yeah, you watched any of the videos from Kevin's gig last week. I got to tell you, you just wanted to be there. So now you're looking forward to, you know, if this is the fun that these guys just had, I want to be part of this next year.
Exactly.
And it's going to be. So, you know, all I got to do is get my deposit. Is my deposit in yet, Kev?
Yes, it's in. You're
Okay.
in. You're in.
I'm just asking.
You're in. Stop it. Hey, look, you know, of all you guys on here, the one guy that probably knows what I was trying to do 11 years ago is Josh. And Josh knows that exactly what went on last week is what I was hoping would happen right 11 years ago.
Yeah.
I told you to your face how many times have we had that talk over the years, the same talk. That's why I brought it up. The talks that we had over the years where you said, hey, this is what paintball's missing. This is what I'm trying to do. And then to come around, you know, have the same conversations with Marcus, the same conversations with like-minded individuals who love the game of paintball and who saw that there was a hole in the center of it.
A lag.
There was something missing.
Yeah.
There was something missed. You know, that, like I said in my long, drawn-out post on Facebook, the feeling. You know,
there you go.
We all play the game, right? We go, we compete, we win, we lose, we do our thing, we go home. And it's just another tournament. But the feeling is what's missing, you know?
Yeah.
When you leave the tournament, to hear what you guys are saying and what everybody's saying about this event is exactly what's been missing from paintball.
Yeah.
Look
The
at the
feeling when
energy.
we leave.
Yep.
The
Look at
energy.
the energy that was there.
The
It was incredible.
friendships, the love, you know? I mean, it's incredible.
Camaraderie.
I shook every hand going on the field, and I shook every hand coming off the field. So it didn't matter who I played, or I guess we only won one. So the rest of them, I still shook their hand.
Fred, no. You guys won every game. What you played on that field was a win. Was a win for everybody. It was a win for
For paintball.
paintball.
Yeah, there you go.
All right.
Okay.
100%.
You know, I mean, you guys showing up, playing those games, you know, 8 games, 5 on Ponderosa, that's a win. In my book, that is a win.
It was 6 on the Ponderosa.
Yeah, right. You played an extra game out
that's right.
there.
Yeah, that's right. You know, I don't want to tell you how you're.
I really abused you poor old men.
Don't worry, your mind will be back in another week or two.
Right.
It all comes back slowly. You know, I've done these events before. You can remember the NPPL. I had a few of them NPPLs that I handled out here, so I know what's involved. And it's like I say, a couple more weeks, your mind will be right again.
If you can produce an event where
I don't
you
know.
have, whether it's 20 teams or 100 teams, assuming you've got one division, however many divisions you have, there's going to be one team that's overjoyed at the top of the podium, and everybody else, maybe they're not as happy. But if you can, you know, if you had 20 teams or 100 teams, or however many it is, you got one team that's happy, 99 that are pissed off.
Yep.
But if you can get those other 99 to say, you know, it didn't go our way, but I can't wait to come back.
Yes.
That's what they all did.
That's
That's what they all
what paintball's all
did,
about.
Josh.
And that's
that's
what
what most of them did. except one team had half the team quit, and it had nothing to do with the event. It had everything to do with the other half of the team, I guess. I don't know what what happened there.
That field was a meat grinder. I bet they couldn't handle it.
Oh, hey, come on. We're all in our 70s, and we were out there chugging away. So,
because we were on drugs.
Yeah, baby, that's right. Advil away. And I actually felt sorry for those kids because, if we go out there and they beat us, what can they say? Hey, we beat a bunch of old guys. And then when we beat somebody, what can they say? Oh, hell, we got beat by a bunch of old guys. So it was win-win for us either way, I felt sorry for the kids out there doing it, man. But the Hellhounds, they're the team we won against, and I'm having 5 of them on next week. They're all getting together, and I'm going to put them on, and I'm going to have Mean Gene on next week. Mean Gene, he's I got to hang out with him most of the time when I was in Woodsball last year. What a terrific guy, and Bill's known him for a while. What's that? Oh, he made. That's right. He made those
parts.
Yeah.
AutoCockerParts.com.
Yeah, there you go. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm right over my time here, so I'm going to start with you, Thomas. I'm going to let you real quick give a summary of last week, what you think of this panel, and say goodbye to everybody.
Oh, last week was amazing. Like everyone has said, it was one of the best times I've had in a 38-year career playing paintball. Hands down, it's in the top 10, and it certainly, if it's not number 1, it's right there. For our team, Caesar, I think, had a historic moment pulling something that I don't know if it has ever been done before in paintball.
Oh, yeah, it has.
It's been done.
Yeah, it has.
The same
Twice in the same game?
And that's it was amazing. I certainly had I won't say a historic moment because at the end of the day, I just went coast to coast to the flag. But, the way the whole crowd was pulling for us at that point and the reaction we got was something totally unique. And with that, I'd like to finally open up my MVP award.
There you go. That's an MVP award.
All my teammates and all my opponents from the event. And thank you so very much.
Yeah. Hey, Thomas, I want to thank you so much for coming on tonight, buddy.
And you're going to play paintball. You can play it in any way. I was playing stock class up at AG Paintball in New Hampshire this past weekend. And had I known Dan was making such a journey, I'd have gone along with him since I was right around the corner from where Steve would have been.
Oh, that would have been great.
I didn't know.
Yeah, I know. Nobody knew. Dan called me up and he told me about it before he did it, and I just I told him, I said, my hat's off to you, buddy. So, well, Thomas, first of all, I want to thank you so much for being on tonight, but I want to thank you for everything you did last weekend, all the food you did, that you prepared, the good times that you brought to me. I just want to thank you very much.
No, it was all. Trust me, it was all my honor. I enjoyed everybody's company immensely. I was so happy to see it. Matter of fact, years ago, except there would have been a media conflict. We were trying to get Josh to play on our team, and he was, I was so happy to get there. And it's like, hey, I don't know what we're going to do with this as it goes forward, but if we're not going to go to, I can't make Monte Casino, but maybe we can get a couple of guys to go with me to Ion or.
We'll link up.
Show up at the extravaganza in February.
We're going to link up. You're going to go to England with us, right?
100%.
Well, there you go. So we're going to link up. It'll happen. So Thomas, again, thank you very much for being on tonight, buddy.
My pleasure. Josh, Marcus,
great seeing you.
Evan, always a pleasure. Bill, Al,
Hey, Tom.
Captain.
Take care, Tom.
Thank you, sir.
Have a good evening.
Goodbye now.
You too.
That's Mr. Thomas Ski. What a terrific person. You can't say enough about the guy. He's a hell of a cook too.
He can marinate a steak, all right.
Oh, baby, he was slamming that food out.
Those bacon scallops.
Yeah,
Those
I noticed
wrapped scallops were amazing.
Oh my God, yeah. I noticed the plane when I flew back, it didn't get off the runway. I had to take a little bit extra runway to get off there. So I think I know the reason, but anyhow, it is what it is. So, all right, Joshua, you're next, buddy. I'm going to let you say goodbye to everybody and give us your feelings on last week.
Well, thank you, sir. for somebody like me, that was a hell of an event for an extra reason, and you know, above and beyond all the others of getting to see so many people. Was it, God, you got to figure most of the people on that team, if it wasn't for them, where would I be? Who would I be? You know, Rainey um, gave a kid a break to write for a newspaper back in the 90s.
Yep.
And the first major event I ever covered was one of Jim Lively's, the Masters. And, you know, flew out there, and Rainey took me around and introduced me to everybody. And of the many people I met at that event, one of them was a gentleman named Gino.
There you go.
And so many others, many of whom were on that team, you know, were so fundamental to what, if anything, I've become in paintball in my career and my life. And I was so eternally blessed to have the chance to be on the field with all of you gentlemen again. And it's something I'm always going to honor. It's something I'm always going to respect. And, you know, at the end of the day, to be my age and be almost 30 years in this crazy game is an honor in and of itself. And it's shaped my life. It's built my life. It's given me a life. And this is a part of giving back to that and celebrating that and being a wonderful part of it. I probably throw the word blessed around a lot, and it probably gets old.
I do too. I do too, and I don't care how old it gets.
If ever it was correct and proper to use it, it was Mr. Kevin's event and everything that he did and the Blasters did to build that amazing field and make the place look beautiful. And all the years that, you know, people like Marcus and Kevin and everybody have worked to say, hey, we need to put some heart back in this thing. All I can say is eternally thankful and grateful. And, you know, I'm working with people who genuinely love the game of paintball and want to help it grow. And a better place for the rest of my life, I can't imagine.
Yep.
Well said.
Well, but Or
Thank
said you're
you,
awesome,
Josh.
Joshua.
I'll take that, and I'll
There
take
you
that
go.
from all of you. It's my
Okay.
honor.
Thank you,
All right.
Josh.
Thank
All
you
right,
all.
Josh. You have a good evening, huh?
Be well, Josh.
God
Good
bless.
job.
Tell Jennifer
Hey,
I
Josh.
said hi.
Count on it. God bless all of you.
God
Hey,
bless
same to you, buddy.
Josh.
All right, Mr. Joshua Silverman. Gosh, you know, I mean, the group I had on tonight, I got to tell you, you guys are just, you're the bomb, period. You know, I mean, as Bud would say, and I used to say all the time too, you guys are bitching. Yeah, that's all there is to it. You guys are the best of the best. Marcus, I know it's after 4 o'clock in the morning over there.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. You know what's funny is I'm the one that looks like it's after 4 o'clock in the morning, and he looks great. You know, I don't know what the hell is going on. Is it the water over there or something?
I've been asleep all day. I've got home from work early today, and I thought, you know what, I best go and get some sleep because I'm going to go up early in the morning. I look like shit otherwise.
There you go. Well, I can't tell you how much we appreciate you taking the time to be on here tonight and to talk to everybody about this. You know, we still got 37 people watching this live.
Really?
Can you believe that?
Do you know what it is for me? It's like all you guys have said. This for me, it's like putting the love back into paintball. If I've got to sit up to 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning to try and spread a bit of love and get more people to come and play the game we all love, you know what? It's nothing.
Oh, hell, you'll do it next week then, and the week after?
No problem, mate. If you need, no, honestly.
I love you, Marcus.
No, the next time they see me, you, and Marcus together on this show, there's going to be some big news.
There you go. There you go. Well, Marcus, I'm going to let you.
News.
Marcus, I'm going to let you say goodbye to everybody.
Yeah, as I said, what Josh turned around and said, I've been playing paintball since 1985. I've been in this a long time, and I've always just wanted to promote the game, put the love back into it. And I haven't had this sort of buzz, like the same sort of thing, obviously at a smaller scale, but in the UK, all the guys that played my event, my first event about a month ago, every single team come back. Everybody's happy. They're all saying exactly the same things in England that you guys are saying in America. We really enjoyed it. We had fun. We want to come back and we want to play a game. We obviously must be doing something right because there's no negativity, right? And like you turned around and said, we're building. I want to build a legacy that young kids can come along and play and people are happy and we're not ripping guys off or trying to get every dollar from their pocket. It's not about taking the world over and world domination. We are players for players. and we will always remain that way. We won't forget where we come from.
There you go. Absolutely right.
This is the difference. But as I said, guys, look, I haven't stopped smiling. And you know, since I've been watching the videos and been on the show tonight, I haven't felt this sort of excitement. So like I said, since the first and the second time I went to the World Cup. Right,
there you go.
92, 91 with Jerry's first events. It's all happening again, and it's amazing because everybody. It's not just our age that's enjoying it. It's a lot of younger guys because you know what? You've now got a chance to play real woods ball.
There you go.
And that's the difference. And they're enjoying it. So yeah, listen, if you guys want me to come on the show again or do other stuff, just as long as you let me know in advance, mate.
I absolutely will. I just you're a big hit with everybody. Everybody that chimed in tonight and everybody that was on this show tonight. We just think the world of you, Marcus. I have for years. I've known you for a long, long time.
Yeah, mate.
I've reffed you. I've played against you. And I've sat by the pool and bullshitted with you too. And yep. And you're a great person. Yep. Well, I love it very much.
You know what it is? I think the thing with it is if you're fortunate enough to be in a lucky position where you are sort of, like one of these guys in the sport that people look up to a little bit, we have a responsibility to leave a positive attitude.
Absolutely right.
And promote a good side of paintball, and that's what I think everybody in this show does, and that's good.
Absolutely right. I wrote a piece about the event that I had at Kevin's place, and in it says I'm blessed for not who I am, but who I know. And you know what? And that's just how I feel about all these guys. All right, buddy. Well,
guys, God bless.
Marcus.
Go get sleep.
And I'll see you.
Marcus, great seeing you, my friend. Good luck with your event this weekend.
Thank you very much.
All right,
buddy.
God bless you. Be safe. Stay safe. Yeah.
You too.
Mr. Marcus Davis, all the way from England. Wow.
What a guy. What a guy.
Cool, huh? Yeah, you're
guy.
Quite a guy too. You're quite a guy too. I don't care what Wendy says. All the time before the show, Bill's like, is he going to have the beer? Is he going to have the beer? I don't know if he's going to have that beer.
Next time, Bill. Next time.
All right, Kevin.
Instead of sitting on my porch, I'll do it from my den so that you can hang with the bear.
There you go. Yeah. Well, I'm going to give you a chance to say goodbye to everybody.
Well, goodbye, everybody.
Keep it simple.
No. Look, I appreciate you guys. You're my friends. I'm so happy that we all reconnected and things are moving in the right direction, I feel, and I hope to see all you guys again real soon. And everybody out, play the Woods Ball World Cup next year. It's going to be a good time.
Absolutely. All right, Kevin, have a good evening.
Take care, Freddie. Take care, Billy.
Al. See you, Kevin. See you, Kevin.
Mr. Kevin Donaldson, the creator of the Woods Ball. Him and Jerry Brown put it together out there, and the Master Blasters. Can't say enough about these guys. Did a hell of a job, huh, Billy?
Yeah, that's the work they put into field, and just the quality of the reffing, and hell, the vendors that were there were awesome. The air guys were awesome. They did a lot of hard work, and they never complained. And
yeah, and we got to mention a lot about you too, Bill. You brought a whole shop with you. Hey, Jeff Thompson, how you doing, buddy? Hey, you brought a whole shop with you, man. I mean, God, you were just like a one-man pit crew.
Well, it's good to be prepared, and I've got a big truck, so it just happened to fit.
Hell, real quick, we still got 30 people watching us. Can you believe that? That is so cool. Hell, what did you think of last week, buddy?
Speechless. I wish the bunkers were a little taller, but other than that, reffing, I was surprised. I got shot out, and I told a ref to hold on a minute. I'll get out, and he picked me up and almost carried me over to the sideline. Told me I didn't have to walk to the top of the hill.
Blasters are cool.
It was just awesome weekend. Love to do it again.
Absolutely. Well, Bill, I got to tell you, your new setup is absolutely great. I feel bad. I wish you could have got to talk more tonight,
Oh.
but
Just listening to everybody talk is awesome enough. It's seeing Marcus on there and Josh and Tom and Kevin and you and Al, and it's just I'm reliving everything that took place, in New York, and it'll be a memory that'll be with me forever. It was just that chance, to be with everybody at that one time is just outstanding.
Absolutely. Well, hang on in the green room, and we'll talk in a few.
Yep. I would like to mention this was D-Days last year. Let's see, June 7th through the 12th, and on that Wednesday.
Now, where is D-Day? Where's D-Day at now?
Oh, it's at Oklahoma. At OklahomaDday.com. It's at the bunker. You're right outside the bunker there at Wyandotte, Oklahoma. June 7th through the 12th. And they are doing a fundraiser concert there, and a Five Finger Death Punch will be there on Wednesday. And so we're going to be there. We're going to set up the museum. And then, that's coming up in June. Cool. And then,
then we got a Monte Casino coming up too, right?
Yeah, Monte Casino will be September 10th through the 12th. It's going to be an awesome game. Dan Colby versus Bud Orr. And it's always, I was joking whenever we said we were going to have to put Tom on Bud's team. I don't think Tom realizes it's over 130 acres. So that's a hell of a run with a flag.
Oh, crap. Tom knows. I went up the hill with him. I looked at that flag, and I thought, thank God there was one guy left to shoot out.
Yeah. It's like, oh.
Tom did a great job after he pulled that, though. He got it there for us, man. And that's all that counted.
I was there at the dead zone watching him come up the hill towards me, and it looked like the little engine that could. He got about 12 feet from the flag, and he just fell over, and he's like, I can't feel my legs. And the referees are like watching their watches, and it's like, it's gonna end.
Love it.
Luckily, he finally was like, and he hung it, and I was like, yes.
I love it.
And the sideline was just nuts. They were all
it was incredible.
Yeah,
it just was incredible. I absolutely loved it. So, all right, Billy.
All righty.
Hal, you have a good evening, buddy.
You too.
All right, we'll see you.
See you later.
All right. That was my co-host, Mr. William Bailey, and Mr. Hal Haggard. All I can say is wow. What a great group I had on tonight, and to call all of these people my friends, that's the wow. I mean, it just blows me away. I am so happy to have these guys. I am so happy to connect with William Bailey, having my co-host. Poor guy didn't get to talk much tonight because I felt like I just drank a drum of Mountain Dew. I was so jacked up to have these guys on here. I was going crazy. It was cool as hell, and I just want to thank everybody that was on here tonight. I want to thank Kevin Donaldson for putting on just one tremendous, tremendous thing. Now, everybody understand out there, there's room for all paintball. There's room for all of us in all different facets of paintball. I came in playing woods ball. I love woods ball. Okay? For an old guy like me, speedball, that's for the kids. I love watching them. The kids are out there just rocking away. But, if I can make it to the first bunker in speedball, I'd be a lucky guy. In woods ball, I had a chance. I had fun, and I cannot wait to do it again. It was just absolutely cool as hell, period. So anyhow, I ran a little long. Again, I apologize, but I want to say for myself and all my guests, I thank you so much for watching us tonight. And please remember, next Tuesday at 7 o'clock, I'm going to have Mean Gene on, and I am also going to have Francis Swan and the Hellhounds, a team from back east they're cool as hell. So you're going to want to chime in and give these guys some support. Remember, when we all work together, we build paintball. So let's all work together. So remember, till next Tuesday evening at 7 o'clock Pacific time, please play hard, play safe, play fair, but get out there and play paintball, everybody.